Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. Starting season 4 of Game of Thrones, some say the greatest season in the history of television. Or is that some just me? Season 3 was pretty good, I would say. Iggly enjoyed it thoroughly. Is that accurate?
Most of it,
Iggly?
right?
Still in pain.
Still in pain, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still in pain.
There was a Sir Ilan Payne. The Red Wedding traumatized Iggly in a way that many of us could feel. We felt remorse for him. Insert 50% opacity Iggly walking around his screen right now. Sorry, Corey. I feel like that'd look really good.
I can do it.
He can do it. The Red Wedding happened.
Put me in the room still. Like put him behind me, you know.
We're getting a little advanced.
Yeah, now you're asking too much. The Red Wedding happened, and we got a little bit of payoff in the finale episode of that season with episode 10, but it still doesn't really feel real to you, does it, Iggly?
No, it feels like you make a bad choice in a video game and you just want to reload. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's actually a really good, or like when you're like struggling against a boss and you just like load up Wiimote, or is that not the same thing?
I don't cheat, but yeah.
Okay. I'm playing State of Decay and you're like out scavenging and you walk away for like 2 minutes to do something and you come back and all of your characters are dead.
Or like if you're playing Civ and all the other Civs declare war on you. Meanwhile, Daenerys is just on a continent of her own. Just like chilling and vibing
easy over there.
Yeah, like just making friends with all the city states. Just like no contenders whatsoever besides barbarians, which can be troublesome in the early game.
Well, let me add on to my statement. She definitely didn't have it easy at the beginning, but she's kind of thriving now.
Yeah. But yeah, fun times.
I think I want to know genuinely how many people stopped watching Game of Thrones after the Red Wedding. Because I feel like the number has to be staggering.
Yeah.
If you really think about it. Because that moment, I mean, we all saw Iggly's reaction to it. That's exactly how I reacted. Like I was in such disbelief that it wasn't real. It was fake. And then I clicked the next episode and lo and behold, it was real. We made Iggly wait because I'm still exacting my revenge. But anyway, we are moving on to season 4. The big key points from the finale were Jaime finally made it back to King's Landing, which was very crazy. I want to say, God, I'm like scared because I can't pull up my like reaction to episode 10. What was happening with Jon?
Jon just got wheeled back. Lit up by Ygritte and his horse brought him back to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. So he did get back to Castle Black.
Yeah.
All right. I was almost positive, but I was like, man, if I say that and that's like the opening scene, I'm going to feel really bad. But I think I know what the opening scene is to season 4. It's really iconic. Let's see. What else? We had Bran is north of the wall now, right?
Got some help from Sam. Showed him the way.
Yeah, some daggers,
got some help from
arrow
Sam.
tips.
And then Davos set Gendry free. Daenerys got called Misa, and Iggly found out why I've called my mom Misa since 2017. He now understands.
I thought you were just like role playing Jar Jar.
Yes, of course, Jar Jar. Yeah, yeah, Misa and Big Doo-Doo.
Misa busting with excitement to see you.
And then Shay tried, or Varys tried to bribe Shay to leave King's Landing.
But she wasn't having it.
She was not having it.
She's staying in the lion's den.
Ramsay sent Theon's meat to his dad.
That was so messed up.
Yeah, and
it's like, get that out of my face.
on a rescue mission. Yeah. Kind of messed up. Very, very messed up. So, you know, a thought just popped into my head. And it's actually crazy. You remember the conversation between it's been a while and I'm tired. I've been tired for a while. And I am forgetting names. I don't know why I'm forgetting names.
What does the character look like?
He's missing a hand.
Davos?
No.
Missing fingers.
Jaime?
Oh, okay.
For some reason I blinked out on Jaime. I'm actually embarrassed. It's gonna be. But anyway, the conversation between Jaime and the late cat of what is less honorable, incest or infidelity. Well, he gets to ask Cersei that same question, huh? If he finds out. Actually, no, she did both at once. Huh, dude. With Lancel. That's crazy. That's fun.
Yeah, she's a little crazy.
I cannot wait for Jaime to find out. I hope he finds out. Oh man. But I think the other thing I want to say is a big hope for the season. It would be really nice if Bran used his warg powers to take control of his wolf and proceed to rip out Bolton's throat. Frey as well. Mm-hmm. Maybe both.
It's going the wrong way for that, but hey.
Well, he has to get control of his powers first. Then it circles back down south. Just eventually, I want that to happen. Or maybe Arya just murks some people. I don't know. She kind of went crazy in the finale.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting a little bold.
I mean, I'm just saying what I want to happen. It might be too. It's a pretty big ask. It is a pretty big ask.
But
it is backed by
you picked two of the smallest characters in the show.
Well, they can just not be small anymore.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think it's time that we get into this bad boy. But before we do, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're new here and don't want to miss our Game of Thrones reactions. We drop them every Sunday, but there's up to 4-week early access available right now on our Patreon. Link for that in the description below. And there's a link to join our free Discord as well, and links to our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Check all those out. Let's get into season 4.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
This episode is elite.
Okay. A wolf? A sword inside a wolf?
A hand on a sword inside a wolf.
Is this ice?
It is.
Is that Tywin with ice?
It is.
Unfit to hold that. They're adding it to the throne!
One of the greatest travesties in the history of the show.
Don't ruin that shit.
There's a lot of messed up things that happen in this show. This is right up there with Lady the Direwolf at the top.
The sword is symbolic. Wait, what did... He's melting it down?
Did you write the name of the episode in your notes?
2 swords? And you're casting into the fire? Oh my god.
I love Tywin Lannister.
I hate Tywin Lannister.
He's so cool.
He definitely makes the show interesting. He's kind of a selfish asshole.
Yeah. I can't wait till Tyrion kills him. My bad, he dies from natural causes.
I mean, he is pretty old.
Mm-hmm. Just heart attack. Not induced. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what that symbol means
I know what that is now, yeah. Histories and lore.
Flayed man.
Mirren. I think I heard about this in Histories and Lore, but I spelled it much differently. Mirren, maybe?
Marine.
Magnificent.
A new sword for Jaime made out of ice.
Forged. You do.
Man.
A new font for the subtitles.
It's made of Valyrian steel swords. It's a doom of Valyria. Where did you get this much Valyrian steel?
From someone who no longer had need of it.
Oh my god. Also, Jaime with the cut.
I've wanted one of these in the family for a long time.
And now we have two.
Two?
The original weapon was absurdly large. Plenty of steel for two swords.
Well, thank you. It's glorious.
He's not going to piece it together.
You can't serve in the King's Guard with one hand.
Where's that written? I can and I will. The King's Guard oath is for life.
The war is over. The King is safe.
The King is never safe. How many people in this city alone would love to see his head on a pike?
War is over,
The Knights
huh?
protected the King while you were a prisoner. They will continue to do so when you go home.
Stannis just chilling.
You'll return to Castle Rock and rule in my stead. I don't expect to see the Rock again before I die.
Hope that's
You know
soon.
what they call me? Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, man without honor. Now you want me to break another sacred vow? No.
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 I don't want Casterly Rock. I don't want a wife. I don't want children.
What do you want?
Supper would be nice.
One day at a time.
For 40 years I've tried to teach you. If you haven't learned by now, you never will. Go.
Does he like
Serving
any
as
of
a
his
glorified
kids?
bodyguard is the sum of your ambition. Go serve.
So who's the other sword for? Himself? A little dagger for Tyrion?
Seems to me, smart place to meet travelers is in a tavern. That way, one party's late, the other party can drink some ale inside.
This is the Prince of Dawn we're waiting for, not one of your sellsword friends.
It's a Dorn.
Here we are. Can you read the
Oh, I
sigil?
recognize that.
Yellow balls, wild lemons in a purple field. House Dolt of Lemonwood.
And House Martell, a red sun pierced by a spear.
I don't see it, my lord.
I am Tyrion Lannister of Casterly Rock, Master of Coin.
Don't look down on him.
Forgive me, I don't see Prince Doran in your company.
The prince's health forces him to remain at Sunspear. He sends his brother, Prince Oberyn, to attend the royal wedding in his stead.
Yeah.
Yes, the king will be delighted to enjoy the company of a warrior as renowned as Prince Oberyn at his wedding feast. You must find Prince Oberyn before he kills somebody or several somebody.
Okay.
How do you plan on finding a single Dornishman in a city this big?
You're famous for f***ing half of Westeros. You just arrived at the capital after 2 weeks of bad road. Where would you go?
I'd probably go to sleep, but I'm getting old.
Igloo's not ready.
He's not ready.
What?
Pasqua.
Look at this one. How lovely is she?
Beautiful. But pale.
They like them pale in the capital. Shows they don't work the fields. You like?
Timid. Timid bores me.
Okay. They're swingers, okay.
You're a bit mischief, aren't you? I think she likes you.
She has good taste.
You're not timid, are you?
Not timid.
Okay.
Do you like women?
When they look like her, my lord.
This one will do nicely.
Very good, my lady.
I'm not a lady.
That's
Oh.
courtesy in this establishment.
A lie. Anywhere. Why not use the right words? I'm a bastard. She is a whore. And you're a what? A procurer.
The two girls can leave. You stay.
What?
I'm afraid I'm not on offer, my lord.
Everyone who works for Littlefinger is on offer. Take off your clothes. We'll be here a while.
My lord.
I'm a prince, boy. Have you ever been with a prince?
Alright, it's about to get wild.
I have. Which way do you like it?
Okay.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Who's that?
And not a soul to
You're being too loud. Oh, okay. Warmed himself up.
Friend, forgive me for staring. I don't see many Lannisters where I'm from.
I don't see many Dornishmen in the capital.
You don't like the smell?
Come with me, lover.
Gods, look at this one.
Sirs, if you follow me, I'll arrange for a private room.
Why are you wasting a woman like this on a Dornishman? Bring him a shaved goat and a bottle of olive oil.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you know why all the world hates a Lannister?
He's spitting.
You think your gold and your lions and your gold lions make you better than everyone. May I tell you a secret? You're not a golden lion. You're just a pink little man who's far too slow on the draw.
Okay. He's dead. Damn.
Long sword is a bad option in close quarters.
True.
When I pull my blade, your friend starts bleeding quite a lot, I'm afraid. So many veins in the wrist.
Prince Oberyn, forgive the intrusion. We heard there might
Might be dead.
Apologies, my love.
Hey, short temper.
I'm here to
I
welcome you
don't
to
think
the
he has a
castle.
temper.
Okay.
Ilaria's son, my paramour. The king's own Uncle Imp, Tyrion, son of Tywin, Lannister.
If there's anything stay.
Well, what are you, his hired killer?
It started that way, aye. Now I'm a knight.
How did that come to pass?
Killed the right people, I suppose.
We'll need a few more girls. Girls, yes? You don't partake?
No.
Oh, I partook. Now I'm married. Prince Oberyn, if I may,
He's like, what does that mean?
The last time I was in the capital was many years ago. Another wedding. My sister Elia and Rhaegar Targaryen, the last dragon.
Oh.
You remember this lore?
My sister loved him. She bore his children, swaddled them, rocked them.
I remember everyone, the kids died.
Elia wouldn't let the wet nurse touch them. And beautiful, noble Rhaegar Targaryen left her for another woman.
Oh, okay.
That started a war, and the war ended right here when your father's army took the city.
Wasn't actually.
They butchered those children. My nephew and niece carved them up and wrapped them in Lannister cloaks. And my sister, you know what they did to her?
I've heard rumors.
So have I. But what I keep hearing is that Gregor Clegane the Mountain raped Elia and split her in half with his great sword.
Jesus.
I don't know what.
If the Mountain killed my sister, your father gave the order. Tell your father I'm here.
That'll be fun. Yeah, let's do
Lannisters
that.
aren't the only ones who pay their debts.
Oh.
Okay. I like him.
Do you recognize the actor for Oberyn?
I was gonna say, like, when did this season come out? Is that
2014.
Pedro Pascal?
It is.
Pedro Pascal.
That's really cool. Was this like 10 years ago? This came out?
Growth spurt.
9.
Oh. Big boy. Almost time to put a saddle on him.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, they're playing.
Not exactly.
Oof.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're playing.
God.
Oh. Is she losing control? Okay.
Just a
Interesting.
little rowdy.
He said, "Not now, Mom. I'm gaming."
Miss Khaleesi. They can never be tamed,
Don't say that.
not even by their mother.
Where's Daryna Harris? Where's Grey Worm?
Gambling, Your Grace.
Gambling. I didn't know Grey Worm but gambled. Or are they gambling with their lives?
Are you ready?
Am I ready? Misa.
How long have they been at it?
Since midnight, Your Grace.
Oh, okay.
So Worm is stronger than he looks.
Actor change, by the way, for Dario.
Surprised at winning this stupid
Really?
contest.
Okay.
The honor of riding by your
Interesting.
side on the road to Marine.
That honor goes to Sir Jorah and Sir Barristan, as neither of them kept me waiting this morning. You two will ride in the rear guard and protect the livestock. The last man holding his sword can find a new queen to fight for.
Man, I know those arms are sore. It's a low blow.
Yeah.
You need to eat something. Pigeon pie.
Pigeon pie.
No, thank you.
If I could have a moment alone with my wife.
That's awkward.
Play along.
She needs to eat.
I can't let you starve. I swore to protect you.
I lie awake all night, staring at the canopy, thinking about how they died.
I could get you essence of nightshade to help you sleep.
Do you know what they did to my brother? How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body. And my mother, they say they cut her throat to the bone and threw her body in the river.
What
happened to your family was a terrible crime. I didn't know your brother. He seemed like a good man, but I didn't know him. Your mother, on the other hand, I admired her. She wanted to have me executed, but I admired her.
It hurts to laugh.
She was a strong woman, and she was fierce when it came to protecting her children. Your mother would want you to carry on. You know it's true.
Will you pardon me, my lord?
That's what she was fighting for this whole time.
Of course. Prayer can be helpful, I hear.
You
I
hear?
don't pray anymore. It's the only place I can go where people don't talk to me.
Man.
Yeah. Lost all faith.
My lion.
Oh.
What are you doing? Things are a bit tense right now.
What things?
My nephew the king wants to murder me. My wife hates me because my father murdered her family. Oberyn Martell wants to murder everyone whose last name is Lannister.
You
Kind of tough.
need to relax.
He's gonna fold.
Don't you want to relax? What's wrong?
I told you, it's not a good time.
It's never a good time. You
Yeah.
have your child pride now.
Shay.
Do you love her?
Love her? I barely know her. She's a child. She despises me.
That's not an answer.
Of course I don't love her.
You tried to ship me away.
Ship you away.
Give me diamonds and make me disappear.
Wasn't aware that you
Knows nothing about
If you
that.
want me to leave, just say it. You want me to stay?
You missed the dialogue option. Tyrion!
One bite. Hey, one bite. Miss it for. We got spies. Nice. A prosthetic arm.
It's not prosthetic.
Work of art, really. Craftsmanship is exquisite. I like it so much, you're welcome to chop
I mean,
and take it.
yes and no.
Spent days with the goldsmith getting the details just right.
It's a prosthetic. It's just not functional at all. It's just for
How does
appearances.
that feel?
Have you?
A hook would be more practical.
Elegant, I think.
It's so awkward. You just have a lump of iron.
The symptoms have abated? Gone completely. I'm in your debt, Maester Qyburn.
He can wave now.
Odd little man.
I've grown rather fond of him. He's quite talented, you know.
What symptoms?
Symptoms that are not your concern.
Let him touch you?
You jealous?
I'm surprised. Never let Pycelle near you.
think I'd let that old lecher put his hands on me.
Yeah, what about
Like a dead
Lancel?
cat.
I'm not sure I've ever smelled a dead cat.
Oh, they smell like Pytel.
Drink more than you used to.
You started a brawl in the streets with Ned Stark and disappeared from the capital. My husband died in a tragic hunting accident.
Must have been traumatic for you.
My only daughter was shipped off to Dawn. We suffered through a siege.
Well, a short siege.
Rather a short siege that I didn't expect to survive, and now I'm marrying my eldest son to a wicked little bitch from Highgarden. Well, I'm supposed to marry her brother, a renowned pillow biter, so...
Father disowned me today.
God damn.
He can't disown you, you're all he's got. Not now.
I want. Not now. When? I've been back for weeks.
You come back after all this time with no apologies in one hand and expect everything to be the same.
What do you want me to apologize for?
For leaving me.
You think I wanted to be taken prisoner?
Don't know what you wanted, you weren't here. You left me alone.
You've lost him the hand.
Prisoner. I plotted my escape every day. I murdered people so I could be here with you.
It took too long.
Huh?
She just doesn't care.
I'm saying you took too long.
She moved on, bro.
Go
Come
away.
in. Forgive me, Your Grace. You told me to come at once if there was anything important.
He's in danger.
You said you put 3 arrows in him.
I did.
I've
He
seen
still
you
rode
slip a
off.
shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards. If that boy's still walking, it's because you let him go.
Nice whistle.
Are you ready?
Am I ready? What
Thens.
is this?
I fucking hate Thens.
Thens? Who are these dudes?
They're Thens.
They got scars on their face.
Man sent you? How did you find us? You came from the south.
They got a warg?
Not the north.
Took a detour. Got some supper from a village down that way. Why does the meat down here taste so much better than it does on our side of the wall?
Help yourself.
Maybe everything's just better fed down here. Fat and lazy. Easier for us.
What do you think they eat, Igley?
They're cannibals.
You didn't see us coming. Lost your walk.
That's what they meant when they stopped by a village.
I'll answer to Mance. I won't answer to you.
He's not a fan.
She yours.
Stand on business, Tormund.
I'm not anybody's.
Put one in him right now.
Too scrawny. Not like those crows at Castle Black. Think of them, stuck in their larders, stuffing their faces with ham and blood sausage and stew, getting nice and fat and marbled.
Hey, chill, bro. You gotta start drilling.
I know we've had our differences, Tormund, but just one time. Before you die, you really ought to try Crow.
Ah, damn. Me and Sons of the Forest.
Sam needs to watch out for those guys.
Yeah, they're gonna have a field day with him.
Last time I
It's
saw
gonna be
him,
Thanksgiving.
he was in the courtyard of Winterfell. He said, next time I see you, it'll be all in black. I was jealous of Rob my whole life. The way my father looked at him, I wanted that. He was better than me at everything.
Was he really?
Fighting and hunting and riding and girls. Gods, the girls loved him. I wanted to hate him, but I never could. Sometimes I want to hate you. Well, you're better than me at everything. Except reading.
Got him there.
They're ready for you.
I mean, what's the White Walker kill count?
True.
True.
To hang me for a while. Now's his chance. No one's going to hang you. You've done nothing wrong. I've done plenty wrong.
So you admit you murdered Corin Havan?
This guy.
I didn't murder him.
Self-defense.
You put your sword through a brother of the Night's Watch. What do you call that?
You recognize that guy on the left,
He wanted
Igley?
me to kill him.
A left?
Son of a traitor.
What No. did you
expect? The Halfhand believed our only chance to stop Mance was to get a man inside his army.
Don't talk about the Half-Hand as if you knew him. He was my brother.
And you'd know he'd do anything to defend the wall.
Hmm.
The free folk would have boiled him alive, but letting me kill him.
The free folk? He even talks like a wildling now.
Nah, I talk like a wildling. I ate with the wildlings. I climbed the wall with the wildlings.
Maybe
what else
said
did
too
you
much.
do?
I lay with a wildling girl.
Okay. You oath breaker.
You admit to breaking your vows, then?
I do.
The law is the law. The boy must die.
If we beheaded every ranger who lay with a girl, the wall would be manned by headless men.
There's a difference between sneaking off to the Molestown brothel and sleeping with the enemy.
Mance Rayder marches on the wall with an army of 100,000.
Yeah, this is prime info.
You can't get 50 wildlings together before they start killing each other.
He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans. He has giants fighting for him.
Giants?
Have you ever been beyond the wall, sir?
I commanded the city watch of King's Landing.
There you go, Igloo.
Answer the question.
Not been very good at your job.
How dare you?
There's a band of wildlings south of the wall already, led by Tormund Giantsbane. I killed their warg and 3 others. They shot me full of arrows. The orders are to attack Castle Black from the south when Mance hits it from the north. Do you intend to execute me, or am I free to go?
None of us are free. We are men of the Night's Watch. But we won't be taking your head today, Jon Snow. Go on.
This is a good man.
So did you figure out who the guy was, Igloo? On the left?
They mentioned he was from King's Landing.
The commander of the City Watch.
Oh, he got exiled. Yeah, okay, now I remember.
Don't trust the bastard.
He told
He got kicked out.
You always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
I grew
Oh, he's a
up in
maester.
King's Landing.
He's just better than you.
Your grandfather gave me a necklace, just like this one. My 51st name day.
The wedding is in
Okay.
a fortnight, Grandmother. You can't say no to everything.
Nonsense. The one who brings me the best necklace will get to keep the next best.
I guess that's a motivator.
Perhaps I should just let Joffrey choose it for me. End up with a string of dead sparrow heads around my neck.
You watch that. Even here, even with me. My word.
My lady, my lady. Please pardon me for interrupting. My name is Brienne of Tarth.
We know who you are. We've heard all about you, but hearing is one thing. Aren't you just marvelous? Absolutely singular. I hear you knocked my grandson into the dirt like the silly little boy he is.
True.
My lady, I know this is a very busy time for you, but if I could just have a moment?
You dare not refuse.
A shadow.
A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon. I swear to you by all the gods, it was Stannis.
She gonna even care?
He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared. One day, my lady, I will avenge our king.
Joffrey is our king now.
I meant no offense.
And you've given none.
My God.
Wow.
All the King's Guard will be on duty.
Okay. Same
pose.
Boros will be stationed here. Sir Preston will be stationed here beside the...
They didn't even lift up a sword.
Entertainment. Sir Meryn will guard Lady Marjorie and Tommen.
What is that?
I've always
Is that Robert's armor?
Himself, my lord.
They know I saved the city. They know I won the war.
The war's not won. Not while Stannis lives.
I broke Stannis on the Blackwater.
You.
Pity you weren't there to help, Uncle.
I was rather busy.
Busy getting captured. So this is the famous...
Discipline your son.
Brothers. It's Arthur Dayne.
The sword of the morning.
4 pages for Sir Duncan. He must have been quite a man.
So they say.
Someone forgot to write down all your great deeds.
There's still time.
Is there for a 40-year-old knight with one hand? How can you protect me with that?
Wow.
I use my
You want to see?
Makes for more of a contest.
I bet he'd still stomp Joffrey.
The thing.
100%.
They say 1,000 slaves died building the Great Pyramid of Meereen.
And now an army of former slaves is marching to her gates.
Damn.
You were told to ride at the back of the train.
Yes, my queen. But I need to speak to you about something important. A matter of strategy.
All right, what is this matter of strategy?
Oh my god.
The dusk grows.
Would you like to walk at the back of the train instead of riding?
This one's called Lady's Lace.
Would you like to walk without shoes?
You have to know a land to rule it. It's plants, it's rivers, it's roads. It's people. Dusk grows tea eases fever. Everyone in Marine knows that, especially the slaves who have to make the tea. If you want them to follow you, you have to become a part of their world. Strategy.
Okay, he actually has a point.
Harpy's gold.
Hmm.
No tea from this one. Beautiful, but poisonous.
You are a gambler, aren't you?
Your Grace.
Smooth.
Let me mansplain you the plants real quick and then exit Riz left.
What's going on? What? Is that like a signpost?
There's one on every mile marker between here and Marine.
How many miles are there between here and Marine?
163, Your Grace.
Jesus.
I'll tell our men to ride ahead and bury them. You don't need to see this.
You will do no such thing. I will see each and every one of their faces.
Yeah.
Remove her collar before you bury her.
Interesting.
You made a promise.
To return the Stargulls to their mother, who is now dead.
To keep them safe.
What do you want me to do? Kidnap my sister-in-law and take her where? Where will she be safer than here?
Meet in the
Fair point.
Tell me that you think she'll be safe in King's Landing.
Are you sure we're not related? Ever since I returned, every Lannister I've seen has been a miserable pain in my arse. Maybe you're a Lannister too. You've got the hair for it, not the looks.
Who's that? Someone's following her? Just keep walking. Who's that?
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
What do you mean it's alright? Why are you sneaking up on her?
You're drunk?
Yes. I have good reason to be. Once I was a knight, and now I'm only a fool.
You remember this guy?
Don't you know me?
I guess not.
Sodontos. The King's Name Day celebration. I'm sorry, I should have remembered.
I may be a fool, but I'm a living fool, thanks to you.
Hmm.
Anyone would have done the same.
But only you did. I can never repay you. You gave me my life.
I kind of remember. No.
Joffrey made him drink
more than my life.
more than he could contain.
Yeah.
It belonged to my mother and her mother before her.
That's pretty.
Okay.
House Hollard was strong once. House on the rise.
House Harlan?
What's
Hollard?
left of those
Hollard?
days. Thanks to a few sad, fat drunks like me.
It's very, very kind of you, but I can't.
I don't have anything else left. Take it. Wear it. Let my name have one more moment in the sun before it disappears from the world.
I'll wear it with pride, Sodontos.
Nice.
No one calls him sir anymore. Alright. Where are we at?
Do you know what part we're at, Corey?
I think
Ready
so.
Caravan.
When am I going to get a horse of my
Okay.
own?
Little lady wants a pony.
The little lady wants away from your stench.
Horses aren't easy to come by. Even if they were, I think I'm going to put you on your own horse.
Wait, what's the game plan now?
Anything of value I've got in the world right
Do you like chicken, Ziggly?
Why don't you have any money?
Sure.
Didn't you steal anything from Joffrey before you left?
No.
That's good, that's good.
You're not very smart, are you? You're fine with murdering little boys, but thieving is beneath you.
Man's got to have a code.
You think I'm gonna escape? Where would I go?
Exactly.
I'm dead by nightfall without you. My family's gone. I've got no one.
You've got an aunt in the Vale, rich Aunt Lysa. After I sell you to her, you'd have enough left over to buy you that pony you want so much.
That's the plan, huh? We're grasping at
I'm
straws.
hungry. You're hungry.
5 horses, 5 men. More than I feel like killing on an empty stomach.
What's a lemmy?
I know him. The small one. His name is Polliver.
Oliver.
He captured us and took us to Harrenhal.
Hmm.
He killed Lommy.
Mommy.
What the f Salami.
He was my friend. Oliver stole my sword and put it right through his neck.
Yeah. You still got the sword?
He still got it.
Oh.
My sword.
Needle.
Needle.
Of course you named your sword.
Of course you named your sword.
Lots of people name their swords.
Lots of
He's killing it with the one-liners. Where'd she go?
My goat.
That face.
Get back.
My brother gave me that sword.
Oh man.
Back here.
He killed my friend.
I don't care if he ate your friend. We're not going in there.
Hey.
I love this, bro.
What's going on?
Well, no, I don't love. I love this scene.
Yeah, do something about this. 5v1, easy. Y'all just gonna watch that?
She's a good girl. Shut your mouth and pour us more ale, and we may not take her with us when we're done with her.
Jesus.
I know you.
Hey, I know you. What are you doing?
You're the Hound.
Oh.
Can you get an autograph, bro?
Pour our new friend some ale.
Don't call him your friend.
What brings you so far north?
You're not fit to sit at this table.
What are you doing up here?
You spend enough time putting the hammer to people, you start to feel like a carpenter making chairs.
Yeah.
Drains the fun right out of it. And what's life about a little fun? But I don't need to tell you that, eh?
Dude.
She's all right. I've had better.
Excuse me?
It's playing along.
Yeah.
You know what? You should come with us.
Yeah, that's not happening.
His kind, they've always got something hidden away somewhere. These are the king's colours. No one's standing in his way now, which means no one's standing in ours.
Just one person.
The king.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Bring me one of those chickens.
You got money to pay for it?
You paid for it?
No, but we're the king's men. So, you got money?
Another sip?
Not a penny. I'll still take that chicken.
Tell you what, we'll trade you. One of our little chickens for one of yours. Give us a go at your friend. Lowell there likes them a bit broken in.
Jesus Christ.
Listening to talkers makes me thirsty.
Stole his drink.
He's thirsty.
The whole thing.
Spit on him.
And hungry. Think I'll take 2 chickens.
Well, why you gotta look at your boys?
You don't seem to understand the situation.
I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every f***ing chicken in this room.
You lived your life for the king.
You like chickens, Iggly?
I like chickens.
I
You're gonna
do.
die for some chickens.
Someone's going to.
Someone is.
The table
issue.
flipped on him.
Nice.
My God.
Oh, you gotta help him out, are you?
Yeah.
Grab needle.
Dogpile him.
They're just kicking the shit out of him.
This man is on the
Like
ground,
sweet?
he's still parrying. Oh. Never mind, he doesn't need help.
Oh! I forgot about that.
The sound effects
You
are
like
great,
some broken
bro.
in, huh? Okay, now you gotta help him out.
Ah, he's fine.
He may have killed your friend, but he saved your life.
You ready for this?
Oh, ow! Oh no! Oh! Insane. Nice. Okay.
Nice and slow. There we go. Got needle back.
Excellent maneuver.
That guy's just been bleeding out of his
Something wrong with your leg?
gonads.
What do you mean?
Oh man.
I've got to carry you.
Carry me.
Damn.
Fine little blade.
Ring a bell?
Maybe I'll pick my teeth with
He remembers.
As soon as he recognized, yeah.
That's for Lamy.
For Lamy. Just choking on his own blood.
That's the same way Lamy died too.
Super gross.
Revenge. Dude, Arya...
The chicken! Let's go!
And she got a horse.
Mm-hmm.
And the theme's coming in. Dude, Arya traveling with the Hound is dangerous.
They're the best duo.
I love it. The entire countryside is torched. It's fine though. The North remembers. That was a good opener for the season. Man.
It's one of the best episodes in the entire show.
Yeah, I guess with...
And it is topped in this season.
It's topped.
It is topped.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You'll see it.
Okay.
I love the chicken scene, dude. That is like top 10, if not top 5.
It's
the
a
entire
huge
show.
Hound flex scene.
Dude, it's just like one-liner after one-liner after one-liner, and then he's like, yeah, I'm going to have to eat every chicken in this room. And you're just like,
And he
oh. Nice.
Yeah, they deserve to die.
Oh, yeah.
They're vile.
They're Lannister men.
Mm-hmm, of course. You know, with Jaime missing one, his dominant hands, I mean, pretty much uncontested now, the Hound is the best fighter in the realm.
I mean, his brother still exists, bro.
I mean, as in terms of what we've seen so far, he's been bested. The Hound bested the Mountain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, with all my favorite characters dying, I have to latch on to someone else, you know?
Yeah.
And I've always been a Hound supporter. He's my GOAT now.
The Hound is like... without saying too much, he's like the staple of an anti-hero.
Oh, for sure. Like, he's not... He can't...
Because he's done terrible things.
Yeah, he's not a good person.
But he's also, at the same time... He grows on you so much, so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because he saves Sansa, obviously, and then in the Battle of the Blackwater, that's when it's kind of like, oh, he's really going his own way. And then all season 3, him and Arya kind of still beefing out, but kind of not. And then now it's just like, yeah, he's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's a great character for sure.
Yeah.
He's fun. Just how raunchy he is. It's fun.
There isn't anything he won't say, that's for sure.
Yeah. Fantastic character.
Mm-hmm.
And just Arya slowly picking up pieces and learning through him is... It's bad, but it's so good too. She's gonna... It's crazy. I wonder how far they'll take that. But for now, I'll enjoy their little duo journey. But we have a destination now. They're headed for the Eyrie.
Eerie.
That we haven't been there in a while.
Mm-mm.
I wonder how Robin's doing. If he's moved on.
He's probably grown big and strong by now.
Make your prediction. Is he still breastfeeding?
Yes.
Nice.
Unless she died. But I feel like at that point he's just not going to stop. Which is going to be weird to see again. But yeah, the episode opening up with ice being melted down. Truly the end of an era.
Yeah.
Tywin mentioned it was enough for 2 swords. We saw Jaime had one. I can only presume that Tywin got the other sword. That only makes sense.
One was bigger than the other.
One was bigger than the other. No way Joffrey gets a sword.
Yeah.
I guess they were 2 different size swords. But I don't know. I guess it'll just be unmentioned for now. But I wonder if Jaime will ever find out. Tywin didn't care to name where the sword was procured from or who its previous owner was when they were discussing how Valyrian steel is hard to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And speaking of that, it seems like Cersei's moved on. That's odd. That's crazy. Imagine fighting your way, crawling through the dirt to make it home, to return home, make it back to your so-called lover, who happens to be your sister. And she just like is upset at you for taking too long.
Yeah.
What is that shit? Like, she's not even empathetic with what he's been through. He's lost a hand. She just makes it about herself.
It's one thing to be a horrible person, but to also not be understanding or be able to empathize with someone is just, wow.
Jaime deserves better.
Yeah.
I mean, he chooses it, dude.
He likes
let's not get it twisted.
I mean, even though he is also a horrible person for what he did early on in the show, since then we've just seen him like do better things, like have a better, I don't know, perspective, like the way he treats people, the way he treats Brienne.
Yeah,
Cersei could never.
He has his own code. And there is some honor to be found within it. Now, kind of touching on that topic, Brienne was kind of chewing him out for like not holding up on his end of the promise. But generally, what is he meant to do now? Kat is unfortunately dead. Her throat was ripped out and tossed into the river.
Well, I think they said she was cut to the bone, like her throat, and then her body was tossed into the river.
Okay, so they kept her throat.
I don't know if did they say cut it out, or they said cut it to the bone?
They cut her throat to the bone.
So they cut it deep.
Okay, well, I guess that's how she died, yeah. We saw that. And tossed her body in the water.
It'd be pretty metal if they kept her throat as a war trophy, though.
Pretty metal.
Well, given what they did to Rob.
Yeah.
It would be pretty effing metal.
Got himself.
Yeah. That was a fun. There was no.
Blake was about to cut your throat out.
To the bone.
To the bone.
But yeah, I mean, what is he meant to do at that point? Like, I mean, where is the safe place for Sansa?
I mean, if she's not going anywhere else, you just gotta protect her, you know, best you can.
And of course, like he does, no one knows what's going on with Arya. She's been MIA to the Lannisters since like, I mean, pretty much 3 seasons now. 2 seasons, going on to a 3rd season. So, yeah, I hope they can keep Sansa safe. I don't know what the end of her journey is going to look like, but like, she's just been this prisoner and is just hearing untimely death, like hearing about the deaths of her family and relatives, or has seen them firsthand in the case of Ned. And that girl is losing faith. Tyrion's trying, but like, I don't know what the best thing for her now would be. Maybe, I mean, we got some sense of faith, someone who recognized her actions, someone whose name I forgot, but gave her a necklace
It was a D name, right? His last name started with a D.
Dorrant or something.
Something like
yeah,
that.
let's go with Dorrance. But that seemed to put a smile on her face. And maybe that's a step forward for her. I don't know what she can do further within King's Landing. But maybe it's a step. Maybe she can do something. I mean, Tyrion's the master of coin.
Sir Dantos.
Maybe Sir Dantos. Maybe she can start helping the people. I don't know. Yeah, what else do we got? Shae and Tyrion. I don't like that a spy overheard them talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anything bad to happen to Shae. She's actively choosing to stay in a place that is dangerous for her, as she is a weakness for Tyrion. And I mean, seeing how the previous seasons have gone, that scares me a little bit.
Right. She obviously thought Tyrion was the one who put Varys up to bribe her with diamonds, but he seemed very confused when she brought that up.
So, I wonder if he'll be able to piece that together, but I mean, for one, I guess it shows that it was actually just Varys on his own, which I didn't suspect otherwise. But I don't think it's anything ulterior, there were any ulterior motives for doing so. I don't think Varys ever claimed he was doing it on behalf of Tyrion. He was doing it because he believes in Tyrion to be one of the few good people left in Westeros that can help the people. So, but it was just interesting for them to bring notice that there's confusion on there and showing that Tyrion knew nothing about it, or he didn't put Varys up to it. But I think the person immediately reported to Cersei. She interrupted Cersei and Jaime's conversation. But I don't know what benefit there's of that. I don't know why Cersei, if this is the case that I'm thinking right now, I don't know why Cersei is so adamant of trying to shit on, for lack of a better term, shit on Tyrion. Even Jaime seems to be he's cool with Tyrion. I mean, granted, all the effed up shit he did years ago.
Well, you remember back when Tyrion sent Marcella off to Dorne, what Cersei said to Tyrion?
Okay.
And then shortly after that, the whole scene where Cersei thought that Ross was Tyrion's lover.
He still wants revenge for her daughter. Damn. Shae might die. I need Jaime to step up in this sibling squabble and intervene. I'm also just interested in see how Jaime interacts with everyone. His conversation with Tywin was also eye-opening, because he's not really on good terms with his father either.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, he might be, you could still consider him the favorite child. But
he's the one who can provide the most to Tywin in terms of his legacy goal. Now he lost a hand, which Tywin isn't happy about.
Yeah, he just sees him as useless now. He wants to put him to Castle Rock and, I don't know, just have him make a little more Lannister children. But it's shocking to see how, to the great lengths that Tywin goes to just not liking his children. He's dead set on his code of just caring about the Lannister name only, and not the means to achieve it, or not what he has to do to achieve it.
What's funny is most people despise the Lannister name.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job, but Tywin doesn't care. Infamy is still
Rich and
Infamy
powerful is
good, I
all
guess.
that matters.
Yeah. But seeing how Jamie interacts with everyone, given that he's been away for so long, is going to be really... I'm going to be watching how he interacts with everyone because that's going to make or break his character to me, I feel like. Has he learned from this journey he's been on the past season, past couple seasons? Has he grown as a person? And what would he do differently, if anything? I don't know. But just since he's more on my radar, if anything, since I know more about him, I want him to do good in some form. Or just something of that nature. So just seeing how he interacts with Tywin, Tyrion, Cersei, Joffrey. Joffrey was throwing shade.
He was
at his uncle father,
dookying on him.
It's hard to imagine that like he was a sperm in his nutsack at one point.
Well, that's one way to put it.
He brought him into this world. Can he take him out? But that's amazing. And it's amazing how Joffrey is just so like adamant about his position. He has statues being put up of him killing the wolf or taking glory for what happened at this with Stannis' siege.
Right. He literally
even though
didn't
he
do
did
anything.
nothing. Yeah. It was all Tyrion, but it's crazy. It's crazy. That man has not lifted up a sword. Done any work. But hey, maybe Jamie leaves King's Landing and there's no one left to defend
someone
him.
needs to hit Joffrey's statements with some community notes.
Actually, Joffrey ran after I don't know what happened to him that made him run away. He got hurt.
It's after they hit him with the wildfire and they started storming up on the shores, right? Like all the men. I don't think he actually got hit.
Okay, he just dipped. Yeah. But yeah, I want Jamie to do good for himself after everything that's happened. What else? Oh yeah, he also has a sick new hand. That's just a weight.
It'll be a cool paperweight.
Yeah, honestly, if anything, just make it a weapon for him, like a hook, like Cersei mentioned, or just like a ball, like he can just use like as a mace,
The hand looks like it has a good amount of weight to it.
Yeah, but just the shape is awkward.
Yeah.
If it was more like
a fist,
more like a fist as an open-handed weights dragging, putting more stress on his wrist at that point. If it was more like a ball shape centered around his nub, he could be like the Hound and punch people mid-fight,
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. Like I don't expect him to have any sort of like advanced prosthetics at this age, even though it's adjacent with a fantasy setting. But something that could grip a sword, I don't know, to assist him. But that's cool, I guess. I'm glad it's gold.
Blade of Mikola.
Exactly.
I understand
You're
that
cooking.
reference.
No, you don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't know about that. Please shut. Actually, if we played Elden Ring, you would know about that. But we just don't play Elden Ring. What's the last time we hopped on? Let me actually check right now.
You're watching Game of Thrones for the first time, and it's 2023, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying.
You can rip me when I wait 8+ years to play one of the greatest games
I did it
of
for
all
the
time.
pack.
You did it for the pack. No, you did it because you're a clown. It just so happens that it benefits the pack.
Okay, November 27th. Wow, it is exactly 1 week in 3 days. But who's counting? Not me.
Not you.
Not me.
I'm very glad I could get a Blake Igley argument started in this post discussion.
By bringing up Elden Ring. Love it. But yeah, what else? Ooh. The Thens. Thens?
Thens, yeah.
Thens. Who picked up raided a village and got some for the road. Yeah. Cannibals. That's cool. Apparently they were sent by Mance. Some reinforcements. Yeah, I mean, I guess they theoretically never run out of food if they keep killing people.
Yeah, or if, your allies die on the battlefield. Just a quick snack for you.
Exactly. Like, no, it's nourishment. I wonder if they'd eat a White Walker.
Can you even eat a White Walker?
A white.
This is like eating an ice cube.
It melted down to like a soup. I don't know.
That's gross, bro.
Okay, how about a white? The undead.
I don't know. Is the meat like rotten?
Yeah, that's really disgusting, actually.
Okay. We're talking about cannibalism, and we're drawing the line as being disgusting. We're talking about like rotting flesh.
It's more than disgusting, but now, yeah, I'd say
I'm just pushing
that's the line of too much. No, you're not.
I'm
You're not
pushing
standing
the
on
concept.
business right now. You're not standing on business.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway. We got an interesting story with John giving his first-hand accounts of his time with the Free People that they just were not believing for whatever reason. I have no idea why you wouldn't trust this man. Like, what ulterior motive does he have to you, like, for you? He's telling you there's an army of 100,000 coming. Well, what benefit would there be to him lying?
Well, you had three people at the table. You had Aemon, who's like the cool guy, like understanding, the realest one up there. Sir Alistair, who's just a major hater. And then you have the old Lord Commander of the City Watch guy. I forget his name. You know his name, Blake?
Janis Slint.
And he's the
just
newbie there. He doesn't know what's going on. So.
Yes. So, like, it's just, oh no, this person is telling us there's an army coming. Oh, we better not raise our defenses in case they do actually come. Well, what's the benefit of believing him, even if it's a lie? You've raised your defenses. You prepared for an oncoming attack that ended up not coming. I don't know.
I think it's always good to have your defenses up, but they're just so undermanned on the wall. That's the problem.
I guess that's fair. They just lost a lot of people. So centering defenses at just one point, as it just leads to potential attacks on other points of the wall. I guess that's fair, but still. Also, props to John for just straight up outing himself and saying he broke his vows. And Aemon's like defending him on it. Oh, that was funny. And then a little sad moment of John talking about Robb.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. And there's nothing he can actively do about it because his duty, his duty is with the Night's Watch, and that's above all what takes priority.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just hearing him talk about Robb was sad. And at least Sam was a good friend and was able to kind of help him out through that.
He's like, I'm jealous of you. You're better than me at everything except reading.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't read for sure. Yeah. I wonder how things are going to be when him and Ygritte cross paths again.
I don't know. According to Tormund, if she wanted him dead, he would have been dead.
Hit shots, kid.
Shots, kid.
Yeah, she could have hit those shots, but their tears blinding her.
Just
Very
off
sad.
by a millimeter.
Yeah. But yeah, what else?
I think you got everything.
Aside from
There's
the
just some other
chicken
stuff.
scene at the end, because I know Blake already claimed that as his favorite scene. I will say my favorite scene, aside from that one, is Prince Oberyn getting introduced.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's an interesting character, and I mean, if he's the enemy of the Lannisters, as long as he's going after the right Lannisters, which I mean, to him there are no wrong Lannisters, so that if his sights become focused on like Jaime or Tyrion, or I guess Sansa in this case, since her last name is now Lannister, that wouldn't be cool. But the rest of them, he can have his go. Joffrey, hey, that's a pretty cool target right there. You know, like
Yeah, the
you
king.
kill the king, you become the new king. Wow. Then you can have all the orgies you want. You know, like you got your pick of the litter. That'd be crazy. But he seems like a cool guy. I said temper, but I guess it's not really temper. He was just like that the whole time. He has no filter. He's just always that's his like constant state of killing people. All because they made too much noise and called his wife a whore. Or
I mean,
mistook
they're
her for one.
Lannisters. They deserve to die.
True. But also how the Mountain supposedly killed his sister on Tywin's orders.
Yeah,
You
they
knew
said
this
this in
already.
Histories and Lore as well. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember the story.
He doesn't
It was
remember
a
the
lot in an
story.
hour. It was probably written
Oh.
down, but
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's in your notes.
it's in
Okay.
my notes.
It's in his notes.
I just need to refresh myself.
Someone's defending Iggly in the Force Awakened comments right now. And I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody will ever get the bit, but
It's in your notes. It's in my notes.
it's in his notes. He's a good note taker, just not a good note rememberer.
I mean,
Yeah, let me
I know the information's in his brain too, which is why I just
I know.
give him little tidbits of information
I'll
to
be
jog
honest,
his memory.
I've been slipping recently.
You have been.
It's
you've
not
been
a good
lacking.
feeling.
You've been lacking.
A little
Kinda
bit of
suck.
information overload. That happened to me a long time ago because my brain is much smaller than yours. So that's why I forget things so often now from series to series. I'll just be like, oh yeah, this character. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Stop the
quiz you on
cap.
Elden Ring lore.
Stop the cap.
Not capping.
I guess
I think
last thing I'll mention, the scene between Dario and Grey Worm was pretty funny.
Yeah.
How bad they're both competing because they both just like Cersei, not Cersei, Daenerys. Wow, that's weird.
Definitely don't
No,
think they
that-
like Daenerys.
Polar opposites.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Now I'm confused.
Oh, wow.
Definitely don't think they like Cersei.
Oh, wow, look at us.
Everyone's
Look at
brain
us.
is malfunctioning
Just a
right
barrel
now.
of fools. Huh?
I
I
would've
think,
thought.
I think we need to wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
We're not doing
This,
well.
this is a long boy post discussion.
Yeah, I mean, you had to piss for like 5 minutes, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
5 minutes really accounts for the 45 minutes we've been talking.
Yeah,
I just like talking to my
enjoying
friends.
this, yeah.
It's just
All
guys
right.
being dudes. All right, if you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future uploads. Again, they come out every Sunday, but if you don't want to wait, we have up to 4 weeks early available right now on Patreon, along with the full links to this. And that link's in the description below for the Patreon and links to our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Check those out and check out our free Discord for that link in the description as well. We'll see you guys next week for the next episode.
See ya.
See ya.